Walter Russell, a true Renaissance man, navigated life's canvas with strokes of brilliance in art, science, and spirituality. Born in 1871, his journey began in the heart of America, where his innate curiosity led him down diverse paths. From the tender age of 9, Russell exhibited extraordinary artistic talent, captivating those around him with his innate ability to breathe life onto canvases. His artistic pursuits led him to the prestigious academies of Europe, where he honed his skills, mastering the nuances of form, light, and shadow. Yet Russell's thirst for knowledge extended far beyond the realm of art. He delved into the world of science, immersing himself in the intricate workings of the natural world. His inquisitive mind, never content with surface-level understanding, sought the underlying principles governing the cosmos. This relentless pursuit of knowledge would ultimately lead him to pen his magnum opus, The Universal One, a groundbreaking work that attempted to unify the seemingly disparate realms of science, art, and spirituality. Russell's approach to understanding the universe was unique, marked by an unwavering belief in the power of intuition and direct experience. He believed that true knowledge stemmed not solely from empirical observation, but also from deep introspection and a profound connection with the very fabric of existence. This conviction, coupled with his diverse background and insatiable curiosity, laid the foundation for his groundbreaking theories, forever changing the way we perceive the cosmos and our place within it. In the spring of 1921, Walter Russell experienced a profound shift in consciousness, a moment of clarity so profound that it would forever alter the course of his life and work. While working on a portrait of Mark Twain, Russell was suddenly struck by a realization, a flash of insight that illuminated the fundamental nature of the universe. This was no ordinary epiphany. It was a direct knowing, emerging with the very essence of creation, revealing the interconnectedness of all things. For 39 days and nights, Russell found himself immersed in a state of heightened awareness, a cosmic download of knowledge and understanding. He meticulously recorded his revelations, capturing the intricate dance of creation, the ebb and flow of energy, and the fundamental principles governing the universe. It was during this period of intense inspiration that the foundation for the Universal One was laid, a testament to Russell's extraordinary experience and his ability to translate it into a comprehensive cosmology. The Universal One stands as a bold attempt to unify all scientific disciplines under a single, elegant framework. Russell proposed that the universe was not a random collection of disparate parts, but rather a harmonious symphony orchestrated by a single unifying force. He posited that this force, which he termed the One Mind, was the underlying intelligence permeating all of creation, the source of all energy and matter. Russell's vision of the universe was one of dynamic equilibrium, a constant interplay between opposing forces. He believed that the universe was not static, but rather engaged in a perpetual dance of creation and destruction, expansion and contraction, a rhythmic pulsation that mirrored the very essence of life itself. This cyclical nature of the universe, according to Russell, was not merely a scientific observation, but a fundamental truth reflected in every aspect of our existence. At the heart of Russell's cosmology lay the concept of duality, the interplay between opposing forces that gave rise to all phenomena in the universe. He believed that the universe was constructed upon a fundamental polarity, a dynamic tension between seemingly opposite principles. Light and darkness, expansion and contraction, positive and negative. These were not separate entities, but rather two sides of the same coin, inextricably linked and eternally engaged in a cosmic dance. Central to Russell's understanding of this cosmic dance was the concept of rhythmic, balanced interchange. He proposed that the universe existed in a state of perpetual motion, a continuous flow of energy between these opposing poles. This flow, he argued, was not chaotic but rather highly ordered, governed by precise mathematical principles. It was this rhythmic, balanced interchange, this harmonious interplay between opposites, that gave rise to all forms and phenomena in the universe. Russell's model of the universe differed significantly from the prevailing scientific paradigms of his time. While classical physics viewed the universe as a giant machine, operating according to fixed laws, Russell envisioned a more fluid and dynamic reality. He saw the universe as a living organism, a self-regulating system in a constant state of creation and recreation. One of the most groundbreaking aspects of Russell's work was his attempt to unify electromagnetism with gravity. He proposed that these two fundamental forces were not separate entities, but rather different expressions of the same underlying energy. According to Russell, gravity was not a force of attraction, but rather a consequence of the universe's inherent curvature, a result of the rhythmic, balanced interchange between expansion and contraction. This radical reinterpretation of gravity challenged the very foundations of Newtonian physics, proposing a more holistic and interconnected view of the cosmos. In the intricate tapestry of Russell's cosmology, the process of creation was an eternal dance, a rhythmic interplay of energy and form. He envisioned the universe as a boundless ocean of potential, a field of pure potentiality from which all things emerged and to which they would eventually return. This dynamic interplay between the unmanifested and the manifested, between the formless and the formed, constituted the very essence of creation. Russell believed that the fundamental building blocks of the universe were not material particles, but rather vortices of energy. These vortices, he proposed, were in a constant state of motion, spinning and spiraling, creating the illusion of solidity and permanence. Just as a whirlpool appears as a distinct entity within a flowing stream, so too did matter arise from the dynamic interplay of energy within the universal ocean of potential. Central to Russell's understanding of creation was the concept of octaves. He believed that the universe was structured upon a series of octaves or scales of vibration. Each octave represented a different level of complexity and manifestation, from the subtle realms of energy to the dense realm of physical matter. This octave principle, according to Russell, was reflected in every aspect of creation, from the structure of atoms to the evolution of stars and galaxies. The process of creation, according to Russell, was not a one-time event, but rather a continuous unfolding, a perpetual dance of energy and form. He envisioned the universe as a self-generating system, constantly creating and recreating itself through the rhythmic interplay of opposing forces. This cyclical nature of creation, he argued, was not merely a philosophical concept, but a fundamental law of the universe, observable at every level of existence. Walter Russell's cosmology placed great emphasis on the cyclical nature of the universe, a concept that resonated deeply with ancient wisdom traditions. He believed that the universe was not moving in a linear fashion towards a final destination, but rather engaged in an eternal dance of expansion and contraction, creation and destruction. Like the ebb and flow of the tides, the waxing and waning of the moon, and the cyclical nature of seasons, the universe itself underwent periods of growth and decay, order and chaos. These cycles, Russell argued, were not random occurrences, but rather expressions of a deeper cosmic order. He saw them as essential to the ongoing process of creation, providing the necessary conditions for growth, evolution, and transformation. Just as a forest fire clears out old growth, making way for new life to emerge, so too did periods of destruction and chaos pave the way for new cycles of creation. Russell's cyclical model of the universe challenged the prevailing scientific view of a linear and ultimately entropic cosmos. While classical physics predicted a universe winding down towards a state of heat death, Russell envisioned a more dynamic and self-renewing reality. He believed that the universe possessed an inherent ability to regenerate itself, to cycle through periods of expansion and contraction, creation and destruction, ensuring its continued existence. This cyclical perspective offered a profound message of hope and renewal. It suggested that even in the face of apparent chaos and destruction, there was an underlying order, a cosmic intelligence guiding the universe towards greater complexity and harmony. Russell's emphasis on cycles served as a reminder that endings were not finalities, but rather opportunities for new beginnings, for the emergence of something greater than what came before.